Hello, everybody. My name is Srinivas. I'm from Ulster University, High Safer Center. So, especially in this presentation, I just want to tell how it is to be a first year student. I'm in cohort 3, so I'm in my first year to be completed. So, I just want to share what it is as an experience. So, registration wise, the process is very straightforward, as Courtney said as well. They send the CDT team sends emails at every stage what you have to do and how you have to do it. But yes, there will be quite a lot of documentation, but you don't have to be worried about that. The CDT team is there, and you can also ask the students help, the senior students, because when I was applying, I sent so many emails to a lot of seniors. So yeah, you don't have to be worried about that. And as soon as you finish your application process, you have to register in your home university and also the other three universities. Uh, some universities you have to go and finish your registration in person. In Nottingham, we had to do that. Apart from that, if you're an international student, do not forget to send your documentation to all the universities, your visa or your BRP, etc, because I had that issue. I forgot to send that document to the Nottingham University, and there was some discrepancy in that. So I had to talk to them again. So do not forget to send your documentations to all the 4 universities. And yes, and whenever you're getting the application acceptance letter from your home university, ensure your date and your period of PhD is mentioned correct. Because there was one small error in previous cohorts, I guess, in cohort 2, because unlike other PhDs in UK, the CDT program is not for 3 years. We are doing it for 4 years. So if that is not mentioned properly, it will be a problem when your visa is coming. So make sure that that is not an issue as well. So yeah, that is about the registration process. On a typical schedule, as what Courtney said, on a typical day, I go to the lab 9 to 6, and it's flexible according to your comfort. Every lab in all the 4 universities work differently. So according to your work culture and your comfort zone, you can decide that timing. And in the first year, it is mostly coursework. You will not have that much time to do specific research as the other three cohorts are doing. But yes, you will be doing 120 credits split into 2 semesters. You can decide the modules you're choosing. Based on that, the workload will be different. For me, in the first semester, I did 40 credits, but in the second semester, it's quite busy for me. I'm doing 80 credits. So you can decide how you want to split it. And according to that, you can talk to your supervisors, to the CDT team, etc. And one good thing about being in CDT is that there are 3 senior cohorts, which means that there are so many people who are probably working in similar fields to you. As soon as I came here, I thought I was the only one working in ammonia, but I found out that William Bowling, there is another researcher who's working in Nottingham. So this is the good thing. You reach to them and you will get help. You'll get guidance on how to proceed with your project or references, etc. So you don't have to be worried about working alone in CDT. And as Courtney said, you will have a lot of opportunities to meet up with your other cohorts and your colleagues as well. As soon as I came here, I had actually three different meetings. One was stakeholder event where I got to interact with the industry people. I got so many contacts that will help you increase your exposure, not just working in the lab, but you'll meet the industry people to know what is the actual scenario in hydrogen economy, not just theoretically. So that will help you understand the depth of what you're working in. But in addition to that, always enjoy your weekends. Yes. Um, Now, just to give an idea about what I'm working on specifically, my area is in safety engineering. I'll be working with ammonia and hydrogen. And my particular emphasis will be to study how ammonia can be used in hydrogen economy safely as a carrier. I just gave a glimpse. It's too technical. Don't worry about that. It's just that ammonia has a very high hydrogen density. So that is why CDT was interested in working in this project. And my project is entirely based on studying the safety aspects of it, including risk analysis and so on. So that is what I'll be doing in these 4 years. The first year student, I just wanted to say that there are certain things that you need to ensure as soon as you reach your home university. The first thing is CDT has funding that every student gets across 4 years. You will get a fund of particular amount for which you can use for any research related activity. You can either purchase your lab equipments, chemicals, laptops, desktops, etc. So as soon as you go to your lab, see what is necessary for you to work in your lab and talk with your supervisors and the CDT board, and then you can use that funding to purchase that. And as a first year student, you might be a little overwhelmed with all of it going on, but try to find a comfortable routine for you and follow it on a daily basis. That way you will not be having the trouble to fit the research as soon as the first year ends as well. And I would suggest go and meet your supervisors on a regular schedule, not just intermittently to, I meet my supervisors on a weekly basis so that I can get an understanding of what I'm working on. And in the first year, you're doing 120 credits. It will be a little difficult, but my suggestion is start reading papers as much as possible in the first year, because it will reduce your it will help you know that this is what is going on in the field, and you don't have to be concerned when you're starting your research. And there is a module in the second semester what Professor Gavin will be teaching, that module for literature review, that will help as well, so don't worry about that. And you will have many tasks, so learn to prioritize. You can there will be 4 universities, and 4 universities will have different schedules and different modules going on. So learn to prioritize your work according to those modules, because even on the same day you might have 3 university modules as well. So you have to prioritize your work in addition to these modules. So learn to do that in your first year. That will help throughout. And in the first year, since there are a lot of work going on, you should know how to work as a team. That is one of the important learnings that you get in the first year, because there are 15 people in your cohort, and when you work as a team, you learn more. So try to build your team effort. And yes, you will have so many opportunities, research visits and stakeholder events. And in addition to that, your conferences, there will be yearly conference as well as a part of CDT as well. You always have to be ready to learn from these opportunities. Don't shut yourself to your lab alone. It will help you get more exposure when you meet people. And yes, that's it. That's about from my side.